flies.
Yes.
It's the fly season.
I thought they were all gone.
There's one back there.
There
we go.
I just think they're around you. Are you taking a bath lately?
Well, thought about it.
I know. Well,
You know, it saves a lot of water when I skip a bath.
Yeah, well, you gotta watch them. The only thing that's attractive
Oh,
is flies.
there's another one. There's another one. Hello, welcome to your old news update. I'm Izzy Fitz.
And I'm Bud Driscoll.
Let's shout out to our sponsors. That one is not a sponsor. Eagle Crest Retirement Community, 1501 East Magnolia.
Yeah.
Headley's Clothing, thanks for the shirt.
Yeah.
1829 South 9th.
I think you paid for it too.
I think I did. No, I didn't get a freebie. Ain't no freebies here. And Smoky Hill Museum, 211
West
Iron. Topping the headlines from yesteryear. I guess I'm first up.
Yeah, you're first up. You gotta go all the way to Russell.
Russell, City of Russell. That's right, right here. That's right. Dateline Russell, November 9th, 1987. Tables of homemade food lined one side of Russell 4-H building. Across the room against the background of Bob Dole for president. Signs. Bob Dole. The man himself stepped to the podium. He looked out over the crowd of about 200 friends and relatives and smiled. He said, "I think I have more relatives now than the last time I ran for president." Bob Dole, the town's favorite son, had come home to start the long journey he hopes will lead to the nation's highest office. Today, Dole is to announce he is Republican candidate for president. I remember that day.
I do.
Barbara Walters was there.
What, in Russell? Eating with him?
Yeah. No, I don't know if she ate with him, but...
Well, cool.
Yep. Then he said, on the next day, he was on stage near the drugstore where he worked as a teenager. He promised Monday to make a difference in the lives of ordinary Americans. "I offer a record, not a resume," said Dole, as he officially declared himself a candidate for the Republican nomination for president. "I can make a difference. I have made a difference, and I will make a difference."
Well, heck yeah. And, well, now we'll go back a little further than Bob Dole, although I'm sure he was certainly still around at this time.
That's right.
November 6, 1937. The city's first sit-down strike was staged early today by the employees of the Continental Grill. The Continental Grill, 215 South Santa Fe.
I wonder if it's still there. Doubt it. Doubt it.
Sit-down lasted 2 hours, after which the day shift walked off the job. The management said the 3 employees making up the shift struck because a waitress had been docked for breakage. The Grill, a neat little restaurant opened several months ago, is operated by Mr. and Mrs. E.A. Schmucker. One of the girls has broken 3 or 4 coffee pots the last month," said Mrs. Schmucker.
Mrs. Schmucker?
"The last one she broke, we docked her $2 for today. That caused the strike. We didn't charge her for the others she broke." Oh, the ungratefulness.
Oh. What do you think?
I don't know, $2 coffee pot.
That was a long time ago.
That's a lot of money.
Long time ago.
1937.
That's right. That's
They
right.
only charge you for 1 pot.
November 5th, 1912. Doctores Barrios. How do you like the way I said that?
That's pretty elegant.
Doctores Barrios was arrested yesterday evening at 7:30 o'clock by Officer Stonebreaker on a charge of disturbing the peace. It is said that Mrs. Barrios indulged in a fight with another woman yesterday morning, and that as a result, both were somewhat disfigured.
Yeah.
It is Halloween, you know.
They use brass knuckles.
Boo.
Yeah, brass knuckles.
I don't know.
Yes, I think they did. Well, here's another rough character story.
That's right. Rough
November 11th, 1912. The police had a rough character to deal with yesterday in the
Arm
person of
yourselves.
Frank Whiting, a tramp, who claims to have come here from Chicago.
Chicago.
That's what they all say.
Chicago.
Whiting is a vicious-looking character, and his actions before he was taken in charge by the officers did not give him any other reputation. He's a vicious-looking character.
A tramp.
The man had called
Says right here.
several places on 7th begging, and when he was refused, he left cursing the residents.
Bad words. Bad
Finally,
words.
Whiting came to the home of
Potty
Mrs.
mouth.
Jacob Smith, a widow living at 234 North 7th. Mrs. Smith, who supports herself, remarked that Whiting seemed to be a strong man and as able to support himself as she was. Riding then just started on another round of abuse and swearing, and the officers were called. He will be put to work at once under the court's orders, and if the ball and chain system is ever used again in Salina, it probably will be when Riding is pushing down the street.
Riding needed a timeout
That's right, he did.
and a spanking.
Yeah,
And I'll supply the spanking right here.
right there, with the flies.
That's right. Read more about the way things used to be in the look back section of Monday's Salina Journal.
And remember, next Tuesday, vote whatever your persuasion.
This time next week,
Just vote.
we could have a new president. We'll see what
Or
happens.
same old one.
Or the same old dude.
It's up to you. Vote. And we'll see you yesterday.